Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Wheeler. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Toledo's offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing, and two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better.
He'll off one deep down the left side, and he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Larson. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Fitted in the window for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll give it to the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Caught over the middle. It's Owens. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
He's got it down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deacs had 0 issues.
To the air, it's Larson. Makes the grab on the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires downfield. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Toledo. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On the move from inside his 5. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
Turning it on! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw. It's Larson. Puts it out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Snap in the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Potts. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off-play action on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rockets will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but the Rockets offense is back on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Cooler 18! Cooler 18!
Used the play fake, now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a...
Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rockets. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
He does a really nice snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got it.
Tight end trying to get in. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Really disciplined job. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's McCourty. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Pressure coming. He wants to go deep. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Just keeps slinging it. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still... Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Off play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. That's caught. It's McCourty.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Right down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
To throw, it's Larson. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Complete in the middle. There he goes. And he strides his way into the The Rockets offense is back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Nice job in coverage on that third and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up fourth down.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They'll convert on fourth down, still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rockets will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Keep it on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rockets come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Larson. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They get